Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another open with me, and this is the latest edition of the Inside Crochet magazine. These seem to be coming out really thick and fast. It's possibly that the shop got the last one in a little late, so I'm going to look in these magazines at the moment with the possibility of maybe subscribing again, because they are rather expensive to buy one-offs, and that's how I've been doing it. But I used to subscribe to them and found that it was just too much money to subscribe to them all. But it's even more if you don't. So I will kind of have a look at the offers that are inside with a view to maybe doing it again. But this is the Inside Crochet, and as I say, this one is quite a fat package. So it does say bumper gift issue. So we've got gorgeous garden makes book, a hook, and a stitch marker set. And there it is over there. It's a bit small to see. We also have Hello Daisy Holdall, a bag. Like I had to explain. Sorry. Floral lacy, flora even, lacy sweater. Full bloom beret. Fun chevron necktie. That's weird. Sunny stylish socks. We got Spring Makes, fabulous fresh ideas for perfect weekend crochet. 39 designer patterns and quick hook striped slipover. For some reason, I had to say that really slow. My mouse didn't want to get around that. Here we go. We have this. This is the hook. And we have this as well, look. Win a 10-ball luxury yarn bundle from Wool Warehouse. Never into the competitions. So we've got, well, that in my day used to get called a bum bag, although it's across her body. We've got, this looks kind of interesting, like little scarfy thing. Okay, table mats. So while we're getting into this then, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Hopefully, you might get one now and then, but they don't send to all anymore. Even if you click on all, they don't do it. So I think I prefer these paper ones to get into than the polythene ones, but I always get covered in sticky residue. So even though they are slightly easier to get in, they're a little mucky. Okay, put that on the floor. So we've got one little booklet there we'll come to soon, and the hook we'll have a look at the end. I've got a drink of water because I have been a bit under the weather, and I might need one, so I've got to position it so I can't knock it off. I'm a bit clumsy, so let's move it out of shot. That's better. Okay, what else have we got then? Sweetest Shawlette Floral Beret Amigurumi Cakes. Amigurumi cakes. Oh, that threw me because of yarn cakes. I see you making amigurumi cakes. Okay, new season yarns and books. We've got this bunny. I looked at that and I don't know what possessed me. I was going to call it a cat. Seriously. I was going to see the ears on it. Look. I was going to call it a cat. Oh my God. I'm very, very poor at this amigurumi identification nonsense. Anyway, it's a it's not a cat. Okay? It's not a cat. I never claim to be perfect. Okay, so lots and lots of things in here then. We've been through some of the contents. One of these things is a bit annoying because I'm going to make one and had it lined up for my granny square. Or maybe two things I've already spotted in this magazine that I've already earmarked as projects for my granny square. Year of granny squares. And maybe three actually. But they're just copying my brainwaves. That's all that's happening there. Very annoying. Not going to dwell on this because they're too small. They're not that good to see. In the loop, so we've got yarn, books, reviews, events, interviews and social. So really you need to read all of that, and it's too much, isn't it? So if they show things like upcoming around the area, I might tell you them, but I think those ones are a little bit too involved, too much reading. It's not that I can't read, obviously, but it's just, it'd be boring for you. They sat here and read to you like you're at bedtime or something. So we've got In the Spotlight, Secret Treats, Ring the Changes, Bunny Love, and Hop to It. So lots of kind of Eastery nod, excellent surprises, but they're not really things to make or do or anything, so we'll forget that. Remember this. So that's been out of stock for a long time. I did a little review on the two that I had, which were in fact both fake ones, but they got in touch with me at Search Press and told me, please send us your address, we'd love to send you an actual one so that you can see the difference and compare it. And I think they wanted me to do a review, but I never got it. So, and it's been out of stock for forever. But anyway, that is the real one, obviously, because it's in the magazine. But good luck if you're trying to get that for a gift, because it's been out of stock for donkey's years. All right, maybe an exaggeration. So, shades of spring. So we're looking at spring shades. We've got Signet Pure Baby Prints. I've not stocked that. I do stock some of the Signet yarns, but I really am picky with the ones that I do have. Stylecraft Colourburst, I have that and I love it. I've got the whole range and all of the patterns, and I will be doing a pattern bundle or two with that because I did order lots to do that. Rico Baby Dream Cascade Superwash Wave Signet Tickly Tots. Now I did have some of that, but I don't have any more in my shop, but you never know, might do eventually. Yarn Wish List Yummy Yak. I don't think I've ever really tried yak yarn. The fact that I'm a bit allergic to wool puts me off of trying sometimes. Rustic Charm, Silky Smooth, and Alpaca Soft. Now, alpaca is meant to be hypoallergenic, but they always pair it with other yarns, other wool. And so it might say some alpaca with some Shetland, I don't know. So I can't have it. I just, if it's on its own, maybe be fine. Maybe. Lots of adverts coming up, guys. Pocket Crochet by Mei Li Lee by Tuva Publishing, $12.99. Now I'm not sure if we had one of the patterns in one of the magazines a little while ago when we were looking at that. Now this is a real kind of nice blocking board. I don't think we're looking at the blocking board though. Anyway, that's just an advert. Got some tutorials going on. It is basically link double treble. So they're showing you how to do a link double treble. So in the US, that is just a link treble, because our treble is your double, your treble is our double treble. And I watched a video a long time ago of a lovely young lady who happened to come from the Philippines, and she was doing a video and she kept calling it a double trouble, and it just stuck in my mind. It is a bit double trouble. So there we are. Anyway, this is a hooded scarf, but it's not in the book, is it? Yes, it is. It's very obviously it's row after row of the same stitch, because this is the instructions. So the digital copy, Weekend Cheer. This is what? Frills for Days camisole using drops brushed alpaca silk. Oh my. That reminds me of something back in the 70s or early. And I don't know about you guys, but that looks like it was made for maybe a 2-year-old and she squeezed into it. I don't mean to be unkind, but I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say I just think that is hideous. But that's just my opinion. If you love it, then I'm really shocked. No, I mean, if you love it, you love it, I guess. Making her laugh anyway. But I don't know what to say. I'm trying to find something positive to say. She stretched that little girl's dress out. That's all I can say. Oh dear. I'm going to have to move on. I'm going to get rude. And I don't like to be rude. Oh, we're at the big pictures now, so that's good. Because I've noticed it was a slightly different format than I'm used to with this magazine. It threw me out a little bit. But we're at the big pictures now. I like a big picture. We've got the standard bag. Everybody does have a bag, don't they? And they're all over YouTube. Don't even have to look on these things for that. You can see them everywhere. So that's the weirdest thing. A kind of a crocheted necktie for a lady. Yeah, adverts, French getaway. Actually, no, it reminds me more of a Welsh farmhouse that I stayed in when my boys were very small. And that's what the table looked like. So, doesn't seem very French to me. French? What's French? Seriously, a hooded scarf. French. French. Again, I've seen these things I want to make. It's so annoying. I've already had them in my brain for ages. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough, so try not to do it in your ear. Here comes the spring digital download, back issues, pocket images, etc. $6.99 an issue because you get no gifts. But if you're happy enough to look at your devices for magazines, then that's for you because it's $6.99 instead of what did these cost me about. Where's the book? I'm nearly there. Oh goodness, it's a long way down. Oh, it'd teach me to put it on the floor, wouldn't it? Where are we? Was that $9.99? Yes, $9.99. See what I mean about the other one last week was $10.99. It was supposed to be free gifts. Not really. Especially, you know, if they're $6.99 without any gifts, right? Just saying. They're not free, are they? You get me? Anyway, just being picky. More adverts. This is the make it bit where you get all of the pictures. We've already had some of the bigger pictures. Usually the bigger pictures, smaller pictures, you know, like lots of pictures. Flora, I like that. Bit see-through, mind, but you have to have that underneath, unless you just don't care about, you know, all that stuff. This is Cassie Ward. I quite like this. It's really nice. There's no shaping, so it's ever so easy to make once you've got the pattern going. And I'm looking for the sizes. Here we go, small up to a 2XL. Not a massive size range really there, but it is nice. I like that a lot. I don't think I'd make the sleeves all the way down. I'd 3/4 length those. Cut out a few rows. Oh, that we're there. Frills for Days camisole by Theodora Burrow. Is that a hat on her head there, do you think? She is quite eccentric in her crochet, I have to say. I wonder how many people would say to her, you've stretched a little girl's dress. I wonder, because it does look like it. I'm not going to dwell on that. But the size range, small to a 3XL. Spring sunshine jacket. We see thousands of these, don't we? Sort of thing. This is another one. No shaping involved, ever so easy. So we've got an extra small up to a 5XL. So good size range on that one. Je t'aime tank top. Are you impressed with the accent? Je t'aime tank top. So yeah, I love you tank top, in other words, because it's got a heart on it, and it's got that stripe that we associate with French onion sellers and, you know, hello, hello. Do you remember that program? Oh, that's so funny. Don't you think? It's very, very French. So it's a small up to a 3XL. On the whole, though, quite nice. Quite nice. Sling crossbody bag. That's what that is. A sling crossbody bag. Not a bum bag, Tracy. A sling crossbody bag. I didn't say that was by, did I? Maybe I didn't. Jess Bennett. Sorry. This is Kath Webber. I like that, though. It's a granny square project, isn't it? Just saying. Stolen all my ideas. Stolen them. Bloom beret. If they appear in my year of granny squares, guys, I haven't stolen their ideas. I've stolen mine, okay? I wouldn't make a beret, though, I don't think. It's very French in this episode, don't you think? We've got berets, we've got je t'aime, we've got macaron. Macaron pouch. So that is Jenny Street has come up with that one. And this is a Hello Wave shawlette. Hello Wave. There we go. That's how they do that. Making a wave. Okay, Daisy Holder. I went scooted over them then because I'm not really meant to linger on the patterns too much. But we've got a chart for this one as well. But there's lots of these bags on YouTube. Tons of them, in fact. They're everywhere. And this is the Oh, I think this is the digital one. Pocket Mags. I couldn't look at a magazine on my phone. I can't look much on my phone. You know, if I book something up, I want to do it on a big thing. I don't really want to do it on a silly little screen. I can't be doing with that. You know, I need to see all the things. So actually reading a magazine and trying to crochet from a pattern, well, you know, just without kind of magnification to 500,000 degrees. I like the big picture, me. Just saying. These are Daisy Socks by Anna Nikopirowitz. I like saying that name. It rolls off my tongue. I don't get stuck on that one. But these are cute. I quite like these little daisies. And they're nice little ankle socks as well. Not bad at all. And there she is, look. Looking wistful in the sunshine by the looks of it. Love your yarn shop. So this is like you can vote for your favourite. They're bricks and mortar shops though, so if you've got one of those, that might be nice for you. Chevron necktie. Chevron necktie. I've never worn it. No, tell a lie, I have actually worn a necktie because I used to work for the police. Hang on. I left there and I then started working for the ambulance service and we had ties. But I'll give you a little piece of background. They were clip-on, you know. Didn't all that malarkey, no. They just clipped, so that was so much easier. But that's the only time. Part of a uniform. This is by Heather C. Gibbs. I wonder why there's the C there. Because, you know, in the, I'm just going to make it, I'm not saying there's anything untoward about her, but usually when there's a letter like that, it depicts that they're a serial killer. You know, just saying. You know, like Lee Harvey Oswald, there's 3 names. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. But you know what I mean? When there's an initial or a centre name, it usually kind of has... Not in crochet magazines, though. She's lovely. Le Picnic. Runner and Mat. Le Picnic, Runner and Mat. There we go. We're celebrating... Can't even get the English words out. Celebrating La Belle France. La Belle France. Okay, subscribe today. Enjoy a whole year of crochet. No gift then. Is that it? Subscribe today and save a massive 47% on every issue. So that's a good saving, but there's always a saving, you know. There's usually a bundle or something, but there's nothing. There's nothing, just saying. A Spot of Spring blanket by Helen Smith. Now this is stripes and spots. It's very pretty. I quite like this. When I saw it, I thought, I wonder if that's made with tickle tots, you know, because that's the sort of colours, the way they come through with those tickly tots yarns. But no, they're obviously just colours and you stripe them. But that's good. I like that. Very simple, but effective. Oh, did I say Helen Smith? I did, I think. Al fresco basket and cakes. The only cakes that I would be allowed to have now, because they're not fattening. No, seriously, I am going to be getting some nice baked goods for Mother's Day. Just saying. Victoria Cairns or Caris. We have, I don't know if I made those, they'd even look like cakes. They'd just look like round balls with a squiggle on. They're not going to look like cakes to me. No, don't think so. But there is a basket, and that's a good basket. Oh, these are good, though. Chocolate chip cookies. And, well, yeah, there's, see, look. So what about that says cake to you? Because it doesn't to me, it doesn't even really look like a donut, so I can't say. It's a fondant fancy, I think. Yeah, it is, because there's a green one. You know, the French, oh, yeah. French fancies, I get it now. Poppy the bunny, who, I know, part of spare time doubles as a cat. Monica Nanny for Hobby Designs, or Hobie, whatever you want to call them. It's obviously got gigantic ears. It looks like Dumbo more than a cat. I don't know what possessed me to think cat when I saw that. I don't really think bunny, mind you, but, you know, I don't know what to say. Like a bat? A bat cat? Bunny? A bunny bat cat. Anyway, I'm going to move on. An Easter crown. Well, fancy making a little crown for your little princess by Claire Montgomery. And there it is. It's not hard. It's not easy to see with these colours, don't you think? With that background, they haven't made that pop very well in that saying. Fridge magnets. Now there's a thing. Fridge magnets. That's pretty cool, isn't it? We love a fridge magnet. If I were to turn this camera around now, you would see just how much we love the fridge magnet in this place. But yeah, you can get the little magnets, can't you? And make them. That's quite a cool idea. Natalie Beard, you're a genius. A genius, I say. Inspired by nature next month. Okay. We've got Spiral Tea, which I guess is this. No, that's cardigan, not a tea. Thought that, I don't know what that is, actually. No doubt it will be revealed. A feather jacket. An ammonite shawl. Unfurling cushion. Fond scarflet. And a snail amigurumi. Not going to see them. Not going to see them, no. So we've got the how to do. We've got, this is by Rico Designs this time. So we have little tutorials and how to, oh God, how to hold your yarn. I could never do it like that. You know, when I see some people on their tutorials and they wrap it round there and then they wrap it round their little finger, my yarn would never move. It wouldn't move. I just drape mine between these two fingers. The yarn just drapes. And then I close this finger if I want to tighten my tension a little, you know. But if I did this, or the yarn would never move. Seriously, it just wouldn't. Never move. I don't know why they bother to show you this, because everybody does it to the way they feel. You know, what works for them, how they get to work. And what I do wouldn't suit everybody else. So I don't know why they bother showing you that. Really. Anyway, fills up a bit of a magazine. Just saying. Got the stitches, we've got shaping, colour work and tension, and working in the round, and we've got the abbreviations and the key charts, the language barrier, and the hook sizes. A big obligatory bit in all of them. Crafting for wellness. Now, I've said this for many, many years, that crafting is really good for all kinds of wellness, anxiety and all those things, and depression and just low mood, whatever you want to call it. Brilliant for it. So it really is. And it's a scientifically proven thing. Here we go. Grow your own. Pretty projects inspired by your spring garden. Not by my spring garden, it's not. Not right this minute anyway. Because it's being worked on and it's a mass of mud and paving slabs and, oh no, he has actually done a little weeding. It's been good. But that's a brilliant idea. You know, when you want to know what you've planted, I think the rain and everything else might make it look a little sorry for itself. But, you know, you could refresh them every year, couldn't you? I was inspired. These little ideas have been... That's the fridge magnets now and these little things. It's easy to please me, don't you think? But that's a brilliant idea. I'm impressed. Okay, let's get in. Let's have a look at this first, I suppose. We have a little Volkswagen Beetle. It's probably a Citroën 2CV, to be honest with you. Because it's all about the France. Maybe it... What do you reckon? Looks like a bug, doesn't it? It could be the Citroën. It's like a little car, anyway. And we have a size guess crochet hook. I reckon, looking at that, it's probably a 3.5 or a 4. Maybe. Does it say it anywhere? I have a habit of looking at it and then it was right there all along, but I seem to miss it. That always kind of happens to me, but not this time. And if there's anything printed on there, not coming through. It's got a little sunshine on it. Okay, put it over there. It will probably tell us in here. Maybe. Let's get going. Right then. We have Cosmos Flowers by Sarah Jane Hicks. Lasting all year round, these larger-than-life flowers will brighten any room. Well, they're very bright, so they would. And they're quite airy, you know what I mean? Nice and light. Mesh veggie bags, that's a good idea too. Making a little mesh market bag. This is Quanny Cheng who's come up with that one. But to be fair, it's a very easy sort of project, and there are loads of them over on YouTube. Loads, just saying. It's not, that's reinventing the wheel a little bit. But yeah, it's for the garden and stuff, so that's good. A flower curtain. Do you remember bead curtains? I was talking about those a little while ago. I can remember going to my sister's and everybody loved to swish her bead curtains, enter the room with a flourish of beads clanging together. That's again Quanny Cheng. I can't really see the curtain, but it's obviously there. We are. You can get it close-up version. So that's like a bead curtain, but with flowers that won't do that clanging and beading. These are brilliant though. This is by Lynn Rowe, Rowe, I guess. R-O-W-E, Rowe. Brilliant. Her name even is part of crochet, isn't it? I get to the end of my row. She was destined to be a crochet designer with a name like that. Anyway, they're brilliant. I think they're absolutely amazing. How come we never thought of it before? Absolutely blown me away, that little thing. So there you go. This is the magazine and the freebie this month. What do you think? Are you impressed? It's the simplest things that have impressed me. I tell you, I'm not impressed by the fact that they've stolen about 4 of the things that were in my brain. I think that they've got the thought police out. It's a bit annoying, that. And there's something else happened as well. I was watching YouTube and somebody come up with an idea that I was going to do, and I'm thinking, no, I should have done that project first, and I didn't. But it's going to happen. But I'm just going to have to go with it. Anyway, if you haven't found my Year of the Granny Square, well, I've done 2. Well, I've done 1 3/4 actually. Got to finish it off. But the actual square's done, so yeah. I'm on the 3rd one this week, so depends when you're watching this. So, what do you think of this magazine? I've been quite impressed with Inside Crochet. Certainly for the past year, I think they've really come up. When I first started doing these reviews, they were my least favourite magazine. They were the one that annoyed me with their little pictures, and I wasn't as impressed by them. But they've pulled themselves up by their socks, and they really are, I think, I would say, one of my favourites out of all of the magazines. If not the one that is kind of the favourite. So what do you think? Let me know. Don't let me influence you. I'm sure you have your opinions too, so I'd like to hear them. Start the discussion and let's see what we all think. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.